Hey guys, it's Jason here from Square Eyed Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at a zombie game with a well-integrated parkour system. That's right, we're going to be having a look at the Dying Light video game. So first of all, the parkour system for this game does leave a little something to be desired when you're comparing it to the likes of Assassin's Creed or Shadow of Mordor. To me, the developers made a really good decision when they were adding the parkour to this game, as it opens up so many new possibilities to the gamer. The idea that as you progress through the game, your body becomes more athletic and you're better able to avoid zombies by scaling rooftops and jumping from building to building creates an interesting dynamic to an already saturated zombie game market. The game itself has an interesting weapon crafting feature similar to that in Dead Rising 3, but with its modifications more based in the real world. Your weapons become damaged over time as you're using them and can be repaired using metal parts and items that you find around the map. And what's probably better than that is that you can actually see the modifications to the weapons, and the repairs are visible when you're patching up pipes and things like that. The game itself offers numerous blueprints which allow you to equip your basic weapons with electrical discharges, flames, or increase the durability or usability of your arsenal. It would have been really easy for the developer of this game to just have one standard class of zombie and occasionally position them around the rooftops and in difficult to reach locations so that you were never completely safe. Instead, I think they took the better option and created different classes of zombies which attack you at different times and in different locations. Now, I've compiled a list of all the different zombie types featured within this game, and that's in the article below, so feel free to have a scroll down and a look through that. Now we're going to move on to the unlockable abilities in the game. So the abilities throughout the game are governed by a risk and reward upgrade system, which allows you to purchase new skills and attacks based on the amount of risk you're willing to take within the levels of the game. The more advanced your chases and battles with the zombies, the more XP you will earn, and as you're earning XP, you will level up your character. Every time you level up, you will receive a skill point which can be used to unlock different tiers of abilities. Now, I like the way that this system works as you unlock tiers rather than individual skills, and you do get the option to upgrade to whichever skill you would like to unlock. This system is quite similar to that of a lot of zombie games, including that of Resident Evil Revelations 2, the series which I've been playing alongside this game. One of my favourite first impressions of this game was how fantastic the map looked. The scale and the attention to detail were quite surprising to me, given that it's something you don't usually find on an open world zombie game. The slums themselves actually reminded me of the favela map on the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 game, only much larger and much more graphically stunning. I was pleasantly surprised after emerging from the sewers to find that a second section of the map, which was even richer and more impressive than the first. The whole gaming area itself actually feels like somebody turned around and said, what would happen if we took an Assassin's Creed map and filled it with zombies? And you know what? It works brilliantly well. Now, I could talk about the storyline, but I'm not going to bore you, as you can probably guess, with it being a zombie game, that it's all based around government cover-ups, biomedical research, and a hero-like character that has to suffer through the loss of those close to him, so no points for originality there then. One of the things that really impressed me about this game as a true enthusiast of the zombie genre, I've got to say, is that this game pretty much ticks all of the boxes that I wanted it to tick. I would have liked to have seen some more jump scare type cutscenes in the main campaign missions, and maybe a slight expansion on the slow-mo combat finisher system, maybe something more like that of Shadow of Mordor. As a whole though, I really can't fault this game, as it really does stand out in a market rife with poor zombie games. I think the thing to remember is that this is a new game, and it doesn't have the kind of pedigree that pinnacles of the zombie gaming market like Resident Evil have, and to some extent parts of the game do feel a little bit new and a little like a work in progress. So all that I can really hope is that the developers look to improve on what is a brilliant start by producing a more refined sequel, in which I would like to see refinements to the parkour system, increased gore and slow-mo combat finishes, and a more compelling narrative.